renting. When you want to rent an apartment and you just want to rent and not buy with housing, you need to consider the size. Okay, how big, how small, the location. Is it close to your school? Is it close to work? Because the cost of gas to drive to where you need to drive. You also need to consider the finances. How much is it rent per month? All right. You also have to look at the security deposit, and that's what you kind of like a down payment. You may have the money for the monthly rent, but you might not have the money for the security deposit. You also look at utilities. Are they included? Are they not? You also want to look at the length of the lease. Is it a 1 year lease? So if you don't like it, you can move after a year. Is it possibly longer than that? So things you have to consider. You also have to consider the building condition. Is it newer? Is it older? Is there parking? Okay. Is there parking, I should say, I'm sorry, on the side? Does it have their own parking lot? So you need to consider the building, and you also need to consider the layout and facilities. Does it have AC? Does it have heat? Are there doors where doors are supposed to be? Are there locks? How are the condition of the windows? So small things, if you live in a house, you may take for granted, all things that you need to consider because they may or may not be there, and within your lease, the landlord may or may not fix it. And are you okay with that?